Introduction to programming. What is a computer program? Program means a set of instructions to perform a task. There are two types of program. One is your system program and the another is your application program. What is a system program? System program manage hardware resources. The different hardwares which are present inside a computer, it is generally managed by system program. And what are application program? Application program is meant to perform favorite tasks. For example, in web browser we use web browser to browse the internet. Similarly, we use text editor to create document. So these are the application programs. To write a program, we need to know programming. How a computer understand a program or working of computer. We know working of computer is due to electric current, and computer works due to electric current or operates due to electric current. Computer understands binary language, that is 0 and 1. 1 is basically a on condition and 0 is the off condition. For example, current passing through a conductor, if current passes through a conductor, you consider it 1, then no current passing through the conductor, you consider it as 0. Suppose the potential difference in a capacitor which is equal to 5 volt, if you consider it as 1, then no potential difference in a capacitor, that is 0 volt in the capacitor, you consider it as 0. In this way, if something that exists, you consider it as 1, and something that doesn't exist, you take it as 0. Some conditions being true, if you take it as 1, some conditions being false, you think it as 0. But computer understood only the electric current, whether current is passing through it or current does not pass through it. If it passes through it, it is 1. If it does not passes through it, it is equal to 0. And inside computer, you have different devices like resistors, capacitors, etc. So when potential or current passes through it, you consider the state is a 0 state, and when there is no current or no potential, you consider it as a 0 state. Take the case of a resistor. Suppose you are considering one wire. For one wire, you take it as one bit or it is as one cell. And in one bit or one cell, there are two possible combinations. The two possible combinations are 0, 1 and 1, 0. Suppose this is your one bit or one wire where you have one value on condition or off condition, you take it as 1 or 0. So there are two possible combinations. One is your 0, 1, another one is your 1, 0. So for two wires or two bits or two cells, there are four possible combinations. Suppose you have two cells like this or two bits like this. So there are four possible combinations: 0, 0, then 0, 1, then 1, 0 or 1, 1. So if you have two wires or two bits, the number of possible combinations are 2 to the power 2. But if you have one cell or one bit, the number of possible combinations will be equal to 2 to the power 1, that is equal to 2. Similarly, if you have 3 bits or 3 wires or 3 cells, then there are 8 possible combinations like this. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 like this. You have 8 possible combinations. So the number of possible combinations will be equal to 2 to the power 3. So for n bits, there are 2 to the power n possible values. That is the values from 0 to 2 to the power n minus 1. The CPU or central processing unit of a computer execute machine language instructions that make up a computer program. Machine language means language formed by 0 and 1 or binary code. It is very difficult to write computer program through machine language using binary codes. Therefore, we write program in assembly language. What is assembly language? Assembly language are basically human readable language. An assembler convert assembly language instructions to machine language instructions. So if you write any program by means of assembly language, then you convert it into machine language by means of assembler. Both assembly language and machine language are specific to architecture or design of central processing unit. So this language or programming language which we use for the machine language or to convert assembly language into machine language, they are called low level language. There is a need for programming languages not specific to the architecture of the CPU or the design of the CPU. Such programming languages are called high level language or HLL. So high level language is more user friendly and is generally independent of computers hardware architecture. A high level language have more natural language which makes programming more easier. Examples of high level languages are Fortran. The old high level languages are Fortran and Basic. And the new high level languages are C, C++, Java, Python, Visual Basic, COBOL, Pascal. There are also many other high level languages. To execute a program in a high level language, it can be compiled or interpreted. What is compiled? A compiler which translates the entire program written in the high level language to machine language prior to execution is called a compiler. So high level language can be converted into machine language or machine code by means of compiler. This is one method for the execution of a program in high level language. Another method for the high level language, that is execution of a program by means of high level language, is the interpreter. An interpreter translates a program line by line during execution. A compiler translates whole of the program, but a interpreter translates a program line by line during execution. And if we know any one of the language, high level language, then it will be easier for us for any computer programming. So in the later section, we will learn about the high level language, that is C or C++. Thank you.